great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, Reese. Checking in with the Golden Eagles head coach, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Mountaineers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Golden Eagles offense will have the ball first. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. He is the guy they believe is the missing piece in this running attack. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. There he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop.
Third down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Searching for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mountaineers offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And we get a look at Usman Kroma. He's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Quick give. Maybe a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Golden Eagles line it up with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
West Virginia, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. From deep, it's McGee. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Caught. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's McGee. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Pulls it. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40, the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, West Virginia.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Coming out with it, it's McGee. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This drive will open from the 15. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. It's a draw. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Right side, it's Little. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. On the move. He's past the marker. He's loose on the right. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something.
Gets away from one, finds some space. He's loose down the middle. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment and the quarterback
throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these three...
Racing down the left side. The 40. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's McGee. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Left side is Little. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
They're going to run it. Across the 45. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. The Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Turns upfield. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. Players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating.
It's a seam wide open. Inside the 50. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's McGee. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. He's got enough. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Look out! He's going to run it. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a
Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
35, Southern Mississippi, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lane. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Looks as if he's going to run it. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. A run for the quarterback. He's past the sticks. There he goes to the left. He's at the touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run.
14.
He'll bring it out. It's McGee. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the number 3 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Bulls, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game in Morgantown. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Golden Eagles will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, here on the West Virginia sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On the move. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. First play of this drive. They're working that left side. Got room at the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Hand it to the back. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. The Golden Eagles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, here on the West Virginia sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Sends it back in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
This quarterback part of their running game. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Thrust that arm out. Enough to move the chains. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This is a designed run. There he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Yeah, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my gloves. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable. Having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop.
PAT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg.
Number 5. Set to kick it away.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Now on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, here on the West Virginia sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, in the first half, they had a hard time trying to contain this quarterback because of his speed. But here we go in the second half now. They need things to start happening. And finally, they were able to get to him and bring him down for a sack. They're trailing in this game. You just get the feeling, guys, if they're going to come back and win, this defense is probably going to have to register a few more plays like that.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Little. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. White. They're all over him. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. White wants to throw it. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
The offense came into this game knowing that.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, White. Going over the top. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
He's got the 1st down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Churns into the pile. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together, first and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
21.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They need a huge play on third and long. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.